Welcome to my class, dear students. This is my picture and my identity. I am Abdul Hamid Bhuiya, head of the department of English and Langadu Government College, Langadu Rangamati. First of all, I do like to make a request to you to look at the following pictures. Picture 1. So there is some picture of children. From this picture, you can understand something. They are to be the refugee like students, Rohingya, or came from their homeland to another country. This sorts of scenery, I think. And the second picture, from the borderline, there were some people are trying to cross the border. You can see. What do you understand from the picture? I think you can understand what could be today's picture. Today's picture is diaspora. The word is very common nowadays. Diaspora, meaning leaving homeland and going to another country and living there for different reasons. However, today we will discuss during diaspora, Deshottag अथवा स्वदेश tag in Bangla. So diaspora. Give attention to the class. Learning outcome of this lesson. The learners will be able to describe definition of diaspora, the reasons of different diasporas, and ways of answering questions. Do you understand? Now, in the next slide, read the text to answer the questions. This is the text of. This is the text. The first part. The term diaspora is used to refer to people who have left their homeland and settled in other parts of the world, either because they were forced to do so or because they wanted to live on their own. Here, actually, the word express the reason of diaspora. People leave their homeland for their own will or for some reasons. However, the word is increasingly used such people as a collective group or a community. It is meant naturally for a group of people or a community. The word has seen many diasporas, but scholars have been studying the phenomenon with great interest only in recent decades. That means in recent days, recent periods, or recent ages, we are getting the world has seen different types of diasporas, and people are giving attention to them. The second stanza, the second para. Among the great diasporas of history is that of the Jewish diaspora, who are forced to leave their lands in ancient times, and the movement of Aryans. The first line indicates that the diasporas of Jewish diaspora, and this is the most ancient among the diasporas. The movement of Aryans from Central Europe to the Indian subcontinent thousands of years ago is also a noteworthy diaspora. This is also noteworthy. This is important diaspora, the Aryans diaspora, who have left their homeland thousands of years ago. Although the cause of this diaspora are unclear, this is the specific diaspora whose cause is not clear yet now. So in 20th century history, the Palestinian diaspora has attracted a lot of attention and been a cause of concern for world leaders because of their plights, because of the plight of Palestinians. It is known to most of the people, modern people, that Palestinian diaspora and the social condition, economical condition of Palestinian people, it is a very touched topic today. However, because of their plight, they are discussed among the world leaders, and it becomes a concern for them. There have been massive diasporas in Africa. Africa is also known for diasporas. Over the centuries, it is for a long period the diasporas are being happened, either because of war or because of the ravages of nature. Because of the two mentions are clearly mentioned. Two reasons are clearly mentioned. One is war, and the other is ravages of nature. Nature are not friendly to them sometimes. When they become destructive, they have to leave their land. But the chief reason why the phenomenon of diaspora is attracting so much attention is now globalization. So you can understand globalization is the present reason for this phenomenon, that means diaspora. However, this is the topic shortly we discussed here. Now go to the questions that is given in the next slide. Reading the text, answer the following questions. What is this? What is diaspora? I think you can understand from the passage. And then name some renowned diasporas of the world. That is very easy question, I think, for you, if you go through the passage very clear, very attentively. Another question is, why does Palestinian diaspora draw the attention of the world leaders? It is also an easy question. Okay, now look at the answers also, that you will believe that these are the easiest questions. And the diasporas means a group of people who have left their own country to live in another country. Okay, fine. And the next question, the answer, some renowned diasporas of the world are Jewish diaspora, Aryan diaspora, Palestinian diaspora, diaspora in African countries. Okay, thanks. And the third, Palestinian diaspora draws the attention of the world leaders because of the pitiable condition of the Palestinian children and women. Actually, the plight, the condition, living style that attracted the attention of the world leaders. This is meant here. And now, group work. Actually, the group work is given from a table. You have to match them. Now, in column A, you are getting Jewish diaspora, Aryan diaspora, Palestinian diaspora, diaspora in African countries. And in column B, some informations are given. You have to match them. Unknown reason. Just try to think what could be the matching here. Forced to leave, war, natural calamities, and war. I think you can understand and you can guess the answers. Look at the answers. Jewish diaspora, forced to leave. Could you understand? It is given in the first line of the first para. Aryan diaspora, unknown reason. Yes, it is also clear to you, I think. Palestinian diaspora, because of war. And they have to leave their country because of war. And the diaspora in African countries. Diaspora in African countries, that is war and natural calamities. Thanks. The summary. I also tried to make a summary for you. Though diaspora is a very known issue nowadays, it has been seen in the history from the ancient time. People who have to leave their motherland and for many reasons. It is also mentioned in the passage, because they are leaving their homeland for many reasons, because of natural calamities, because of war, because of they are willingly they are going to leaving their countries, or they are forced. And these are the reasons. Sometimes they are forced to leave land. In some cases, they choose to leave their homeland and go to the developed countries for better living. This is a very important thing. For better living, they leave their country. In the recent times, globalization is considered the main reason of diaspora throughout the country. It is given in the last line, actually. Evaluation of the class, I'm giving some questions. You just look at this. What is the main reason of diaspora in the current world? I think you can understand. This is globalization. Make a sentence, please, in a correct way. Now, the second question is, what might be the reasons of diaspora? There are many reasons. It is also discussed in the previous slides. You just think about it. Homework. You are given a homework. Write a paragraph on diaspora. In the next class, we will discuss about it. Now, thank you, dear students. Goodbye. I think you can understand something about